match is now officially a Judy Bagwell on a forklift match.
I can see my fantasy, I'm so consumed in bed. What I see takes over me, I'm blind beyond repair.
Name one entrance theme that fucks harder than that song.
MJF's song in 8-bit.
Ooh, good point. Hi, everyone. My
Hello.
name's Clinton Davis. You can find me at PK Batman on Twitter. To my right,
I'm Ethan. You can find me at Jensen Collins 3, and below us is Tony. He's part of the show. But
Yeah,
hey,
you
know
can't
what's
find
funny?
me.
You can't find him. Somebody that we actually, it's absolutely amazing. We actually have a guest on tonight. Very special guest from the Panda Wrestling Company. It is the Wrestle Talk Wolfpack host, one Miss Breigh Stout. So please welcome Breigh to the channel.
Thank you.
Glad to have you.
hi, yeah, this is her. You can find her at Breeze.Stout on TikTok and Instagram. Let's run through the rest of this real quick. You can find us at On a Forklift Pod on Twitter, On a Forklift Wrestling Podcast on YouTube and Spotify now. On a Forklift Wrestling Pod on Twitch, and if you're in the States, Thursday nights at 9 p.m. on UPN. We're getting better at saying that.
It's a long time.
Oh, we already start off. Look at the chat.
Damn it. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
So little.
Expo.
Actually, this is easy. Hi, Breigh.
Hi.
This just makes it so much easier to introduce you because I don't have to talk around these fucking idiots. Breigh, tell us who you are.
All right. For those that don't know me, my name is Breigh Stout. Oh, hi, Dad. Hi, Jaxpo. Those are my two other co-hosts. But yeah, only been into TikTok about a year and a half. Just started posting wrestling content about a year. Got into wrestling 2015, so I'm a later fan, but
That's okay.
it's a great community.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. So we like to ask 3 questions. Who is your favorite wrestler currently?
Rhea Ripley.
Good answer. Good answer. What is your favorite match?
Oh goodness. I'm gonna go with the Bianca Belair Sasha Banks main event WrestleMania at the top of my head.
That's a damn good one. Third question. What's your favorite fast food franchise?
Taco Bell.
All right, there we go. You see, guys, that is how you bring someone into the show. You let them speak. In other words, Ethan.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, guys. So, yeah, we have some new people here in the chat. We always have, hi, Taylor. We love you. Hey, Jaxpo89?
Yeah.
Dad Hat Wrestling, welcome to the chat. Implishes, hi, buddy. Welcome to the chat.
Oh, hi.
Well, hi, Bach.
And JFam, can't wait to see how you insult Ethan this week. It is weird. So excited.
Destined to be, oh my gosh. JFam is destined to insult me. Wow, what a fantastic week of wrestling it was last week, and it has been this week so far.
We hung out with you guys on Monday throughout Raw, which Raw was a pretty damn good show, which was preceded by a really, really good pay-per-view, which was preceded by a really good SmackDown before that. It's been a great week for wrestling, even NXT.
Yeah, actually, so I want to talk about it because we were live on Monday night. We kind of went down everything. There was a fantastic opening segment for Raw. NXT, though, let's discuss this. I know usually we stick around on the Dynamite stuff. Next week's NXT is going up against MJF talking, a world championship match between Moxley and Hangman. I almost want to watch NXT more. I have 3 mystery opponent matches, including 2 pick your poison matches. There's 3 women's matches on this card. And ever since this little shift to white and gold NXT, my goodness, has that been a great product.
It's slept on. I feel like NXT is just slept on.
It is.
Yeah.
Clint's favorite wrestling program of all time is Black and Gold NXT. So if he can get anywhere near Black and Gold NXT, he's a changed person.
Ciampa and Gargano is my favorite feud of all time.
It's always Sammy for me. Sammy got me back into wrestling in the NXT. I loved it every single time. Helluva kick right to Kevin Owens' face in the fatal 4-way. Oh.
I just liked yelling at Elias about his bedazzled pants.
I do feel bad to this day about screaming to Elias that Brie Bella was a better wrestler than him.
You know what, though? He made up for it.
He made up for it. I feel like that may have been the motivation he needed to become a better wrestler and to get rid of the goddamn bedazzled pants.
So we went to an NXT show in Royal Oak in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Was it? Yeah. So it was.
Or Candice LeRae screamed at you.
Candice. Okay. So, Jesus. So before Johnny Gargano had signed full time with NXT. He was making guest appearances on their tours. He was showing up. He was wrestling on shows. So at this particular show, it was Sami Zayn versus Sean Spears or Ty Dillinger at the time in a match. Ty Dillinger messed up his leg, like actually legitimately injured his knee, and the match kind of went dead from that. So the Johnny Gargano match ended up having a little bit more time to go in that show. Well, before there was a nice little lull and stuff. We're looking down the way, and Clint, kind of like smacks me, and he's like, "Hey, that's Candice LeRae, won the PWG Tag Team Champion,
the only one."
And were you wearing your Candice LeRae shirt that day? No, you have a picture of it somewhere.
I think I was wearing my Sasha Banks t-shirt that day.
So anyway, he's like, that's that. And I said, so go talk to her. I said, she's sitting here in the crowd. Like, go talk to her. Like, go say hi. Like, she's cool. Like, she's everything that we've seen is that. So he does, and he's looking down and talking, and I see him point back and that. And he's like, whisks me off, like, take a picture. Hands me I was like, oh, I'll take it from here because he handed me the thing. And she goes, oh no, if I have to stand up, you have to stand up. And I'm like, yes, ma'am. Like, I'm not. I've seen what you do. You put soccer cleats full of thumbtacks on your foot and you kick people in the face with them. I'm not messing around with that.
She got kicked in the face with it.
Well, I know, but she's done some crazy
took
things.
The worst looking lumbar check I have ever seen. Cedric Alexander sent her to the moon.
Oh my God.
But I cannot say enough. She is like all of those things that you see out of the Poison Pixie character. She is just an absolute sweetheart.
Bree, tell us about your favorite thing this past week in wrestling.
Hands down, based off my reaction, was the return of Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Because I was almost in tears.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I was drinking. Because I was just genuinely happy.
I think everyone was drinking a little bit that night. It was a big night for celebration.
Mm-hmm.
Can't argue with that, though. We were the anticipation was high. Like, I think even anxiety was high on that. Everybody's like, "Where's it going to happen?"
Mm-hmm.
And then Triple H did his patented move where they put the logo in the bottom left-hand corner, like the show's going to end.
That threw me off.
Oh,
that even got called up to the main roster.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that since the Gargano Ciampa "This Is My Moment" shit.
Mm-hmm.
I man, and it really didn't it start with the Kevin Owens thing with him after Sammy when he came out?
where he powerbombed him onto the ring apron, which by the way is the hardest part of the ring, guys.
Hold on, I have to check my sources.
He's got to check his sources. So no, they did fantastic. You know what? We're gonna gush if you guys don't mind. I'm gonna gush about this for a minute. I actually think since everything has gone on, since Trips has been, why do you have that? Since Trips has,
it is the hardest part of the.
Hold on a second. Let's rewind. You own a book?
I like to read, sir.
It's not. It doesn't have pictures.
It does have pictures, but I can't show them.
So. I think the unheralded MVP since Triple H has taken over is Michael Cole.
Oh yeah. Him with Pat McAfee is just so great.
He did great with Wade on Friday night. I thought that was that was a good move. It's there's a level of Michael Cole has always had that, like, the dude's a professional. He's always had the professional aura about him, but now he's finally able to put some personality with that professionalism, and it's probably the best move that they've made in regards to that stuff. I also like it that he's still only calling 2 hours. It was a good decision to leave him on SmackDown. He works on that brand. He works on the Fox network. And you know what? Good on Kevin Patrick for getting that shot on Raw. I think that's going to be a really good thing for him too. I do like him.
So I wish that Michael Cole, just for like one day, brings back the old early 2000s, late 90s goatee just for shits and giggles. Because he looks so hilarious back then. You're like, that's Michael Cole? Really?
So what if we get a Rock Roman run up at WrestleMania? And
I don't
Michael
want
Cole's
it.
on.
I know
you don't want it, but imagine
I don't want it for the belt because then it's just going to be Roman winning again at Mania. As much as I love the Tribal Chief, the only person I want to see win the belt at Mania is
Cody?
Sami Zayn at this point. That's it. That's it. Sami.
Well,
I don't give a fuck about who. Cody. Fucking who? Cody Rhodes neck tattoo? Fuck no. It's Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn needs to be in the main event of WrestleMania against Roman.
Okay.
See,
He is closest to the Tribal Chief.
Who does the Tribal Chief trust the most? He trusts fucking Sami more than he trusts Jay.
Yeah.
What I want to see is I want to see him win the title. And then after that, even though I don't like him, Austin Theory cashes in, takes the other title from Roman. Roman is titleless now, no longer the Tribal Chief. And Sami's just like, I'm not going to support you anymore.
Hey, I'm going with this guy.
But the realistic thing is that we're going to get Sami and Kevin taking the tag titles off of the Usos, which, okay.
Please.
Hashtag blessed.
Yes.
I'll take that.
Oh, the PWG.
But we actually,
I'm
I'm just gonna say this. We've had 5 people follow us tonight. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah,
so that warrants a very special thing for everyone.
Clinton's gonna open a pack of cards.
Oh yeah.
NXT 2.0 cards, baby.
Clinton, this isn't a podcast. This is an intervention.
Did you bring the Gunther card up? Gunther?
Yeah, I have that. It's sitting right here.
Gunther
Right.
and the Paper Brigade.
All right, here we go.
Great movie. Okay.
Valkyrie probably released. Alba Fire.
Okay, doing good work right now.
Primate.
Yep. I feel like we've been through this pack before.
Mark Coffey. We have. I swear to God, we have. Triple H.
Yep, another one.
Oh,
another Becky. That's not Becky. That's Rhea.
Well,
I'm sorry.
at least it's not as bad as last week.
Oh.
And then a rare Roxanne Perez.
Okay.
Okay.
Only came with 7 cards, which is weird because they're supposed to come with 8.
They're probably 2 stuck together.
Don't even ruin my joke. Anywho, so let's talk.
I was going to say Roxanne Perez. She's getting a good rub. I'm excited for the pick your poison.
I like that. The whole I'm going to go to SmackDown, pick someone. You go to Raw, pick someone.
Yeah. Dude, Cora Jade, when she kept coming up to Mackenzie in the back there, she's like, do you have Rhea's number? I don't have Rhea's number. I got it. I'm calling her. Like that. I love it. I love it. It gives me a sense of realism to the product, and it also makes it feel like they really want it. So.
Who was that?
Joe Gacy.
We do not like Joe Gacy on this podcast. I don't care if he's going to be the pig.
I don't like Joe Gacy right now. I don't like this character. I am the Red Hood thing though. The red sweatshirt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very intrigued by this. Like, so my couple of my favorite things going on right now. Who is the red sweatshirt? The Bray Wyatt stuff, and then Dexter Lumis just kidnapping Miz and stroking him all the time.
Thank you.
Yeah. Love it.
By the way, everyone, don't forget we're giving away cards this month. If you sub, donate, whatever, you get entered into a raffle to win the JBL autograph. Why the JBL? Because I'm blocked on Twitter by him and we don't want him in our collection. Cool. Also, we have a fuckload of NXT 2.0 cards. This Casey Catanzaro autograph we're giving away too. We're not giving away the Walter card.
That Walter card's a little special. Yeah.
Well,
Is
Go
there an
ahead.
Ilya Dragunov black one of
Yeah.
one? Because we got to
Yep.
find that.
Yep, it's
So-
from Takeover 36, which was the death of Black and Gold.
So we were sitting on my couch. It was my birthday when Clinton was doing this pack opening. He opens it. He's like, "Oh, Gunther." I'm like, "Oh, it's a 1 of 1." He's like, "What?" He looks like he's just shaking a little bit. Ethan's like, "Oh, it's a 1 of 1." Yeah.
Like I pulled a Charizard.
He's like,
So-
I need a sleeve.
Yeah. So Bree, so you said you got back in 15, or you became a wrestling fan in 15. What brought you into it?
Well, it started because it was the 2015 WrestleMania. My ex-husband had bought the pay-per-view, and so I was watching it. And then after that, I started watching Raw, like on my own. And I told everybody else, like the first wrestler that caught my attention was Paige, because I related to her the most. And then after that, I was just every week, Raw, SmackDown, like faithfully.
So a little fun story here. The first ever WrestleMania that Clinton and I watched together was WrestleMania 31, the same WrestleMania.
No, it was not.
Wasn't it?
Nope. WrestleMania 32 was the first one to watch. I spent WrestleMania 31 at my Best Buy holiday party. Me and the boys grabbed a 75-inch TV off the wall and dragged it to the event because we were not missing WrestleMania.
I thought, okay, well, we threw a WrestleMania party for that one then.
Yeah, that was a weird night.
Anyway, that had the absolute, in my opinion, the best cash in ever.
Oh, yeah.
The Seth
Oh, was
Rollins
that
cash.
Seth? Yeah.
Yeah.
That pop. Like, as he's just sprinting down the quarter-mile length ramp.
Mm-hmm.
So we like asking questions and stuff, but instead of like giving you like a straight up interrogation, like where were you at on June 17th? Where are you at on May? We're not gonna do that. We'll space them out sporadically out throughout the show. And
The opener was the ladder match, but that match, grade A fuck fest. Loved it.
That was Zack Ryder's.
No, that was 32 as well. 31
Okay.
had Bryan
And then he lost
Danielson.
it the next night. I think he
Okay,
lost.
I have the card up if you want.
Yeah, it's Daniel Bryan won the title at 31 in the opener. God, I'm going to smoke your ass in this quiz coming up.
I lose in every quiz. I don't know what you're shocked about.
Wait.
I have more faith in you.
Clinton, what did you say Daniel Bryan won in the 31?
He won the Intercontinental title in the ladder match opener. And it was followed by Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins, where Randy Orton hit that RKO on Seth Rollins.
Yep, it was Tyson Kidd and Cesaro with Natalya defeated
That was the pre-show.
Los Matadors. Yeah, I'm starting with the pre-show. Los Matadors, the New Day, and the Usos. Then it was Big Show won by eliminating Damien Mizdow and the Andre the Giant.
Oh, what a great story that was.
Oh, the Andre the Giant is such a career starter for you. Like,
Career only goes up.
yeah, I mean, Baron Corbin
Mhm.
won it. Big Show won it. Well, I don't know if it was face or heel Big Show.
Cesaro. He changed
Cesaro.
during the match. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. Who else? Did Big Cass win it? No.
I don't think so.
Oh.
It wasn't forgettable for me because I sat there, Daniel Bryan coming off CTE, like concussions and everything, and just headbutting the fuck out of Dolph Ziggler at the top of the ladder. That was also the one where Dean Ambrose got power bombed by Brody Lee from the inside of the ring to the outside through a ladder, and he had to get 17 staples in his head. And then they were like, "Oh wait, you're done with the match anyways."
Right.
Oh, so the winners of that were Cesaro, Big Show, Baron Corbin, Mojo Rawley,
Oh yeah.
Matt Hardy,
with help from Gronk.
Gronk.
Gronk. Matt Hardy, Braun Strowman, Jey Uso, and Madcap Moss.
And Jey Uso, in my opinion, is the only one so far that's done anything. We're not talking about Madcap Moss. I refuse to talk about Madcap Moss.
Really changes his fucking name.
I hope he does too, but that's not why I refuse to talk about him. Happy for him, but refuse to talk about him.
Cesaro, he puts great matches everywhere.
Yeah. So speaking of Cesaro, speaking of that, we can roll into the Dynamite segment of our show. Not a better show than the last 2 weeks. I don't think it was hard to do that. I think the last 2 weeks were kind of lackluster.
They sucked.
I'm trying to be as polite as possible.
They sucked, Ethan. Don't.
I know it was bad. It was bad wrestling. It was bad wrestling.
You didn't talk about any wrestling last week. That's how bad it was.
But this week was much better.
Much better.
Much better. The in-ring work was great. A champion was crowned in Toronto, the first ever Dynamite emanating from Toronto, Canada.
Toronto, Ethan?
First ever Toronto.
Oh, God damn it.
It's the closest Canada will see to a title. NHL?
Maple Leafs always stand an offside chance to win the cup every year.
An offside chance to get kicked out of the first round of the playoffs, Clint. Your Bruins have seen to that multiple times.
I don't. Who the fuck are the Bruins this year? It's all about the Seattle Kraken.
Yeah, because we're not getting.
No, let's not get into it. I just brought it up for a joke.
Hockey enough, Russ will show up.
Yeah, I know. He's like Beetlejuice. If you talk about it enough, he just pops up out of nowhere. He's like, "Hey, do you guys want to know my thoughts on Gritty?" No, get out of here.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is.
That's a
his hairline is running away from it at a rapid pace, but yeah, he's great. He looks like
Tony Uzier already won the race.
Yeah, but Tony, bald is beautiful in your case, and Austin Matthews just won't let it go. He's also like 24, so he's in a real bad spot.
Back onto Dynamite.
Yeah, back onto Dynamite. So, it was a little bit still. It still has a scatterbrain feel to it. I feel like the booking is still kind of all over the place in regards to, or essentially show structure. But the in-ring work was better. The mic work was better. The results were better. The crowd was hot.
Yeah,
that was big. That was big.
In Toronto every week.
Yeah, so that was big. Plus, I did like the pull of not using Judas.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a big move on Jericho to fire up with that and then just get the crowd hot by taking that out of there. So,
Breigh, what was your favorite thing about Dynamite this week? I know you said you were watching in passing.
Yeah, like I kind of had it on mute, and like not mute, but just turned down really low. I would say the last match, the one with Pac and Orange Cassidy.
And their never-ending saga of great matches.
Yeah.
That was the right match to main event the show, because when Jericho and Danielson came out at like the 9 p.m. mark, I was like, what? Oh, Jericho's winning. Okay. That's the first thought that ran through my head was Jericho's winning. The second I saw Garcia run down the ramp. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Sponsored by Marshall.
But, yes. I mean, I love Orange Cassidy's skits. It's just so great. He does such a good job with the kip-ups, with the hands in the pockets. Just,
I agree. You know what? No, I'm not going to say that because the women had a good match. They had a good tag match, which led into what one of the one women's match next week. Apparently, we can only. That's my gripe. Why is Jade Cargill not on TV every single week?
Yeah, where was Jade with the TBS title, the Nyla thing? Where's that at?
Where is Jade? She should be double women's champion, gunning for Moxley to dethrone him. That's what Jade should be doing right now.
Okay, J-Fam just put something in there, and he's correct.
Pac selling a DDT, yes, he is the best sell of a DDT in the business, bar none.
He looks like you just spiked a mannequin on its head.
Yes. He fucking, what's that? Quap? Remember that fucking game? That little fucking where you were a track thing. And
yeah, Quap. Yeah.
He fucking sells it like that. Like you got a good thing going and you fuck up one key and then your guy just spikes and falls over and snaps his neck. That's Pac.
Quap.
Do not start playing Quap.
Yep, too bad. Too late.
Ethan.
I'm playing Quap.
It's so much easier than having to deal with him. Let him play his game. No, but I'm upset with the booking of the women's division. I'm glad they had a good match on TV this week.
I mean, their women's card is pretty stacked, and you get like one match a week, if that. And they're gonna put it as a tag match, 6-woman tag. Play holla holla.
Where WWE is giving the spotlight, giving women multiple segments throughout the week. Like we just talked about, NXT next week is going to have 3 women's matches.
But it's also post Vince era.
Mm-hmm. Also leading up to I mean, I love that Sonya Deville's back down at NXT with Mandy.
Mm-hmm.
She's felt lost ever since they broke up.
Daddy DeVille.
Which I think that's a great pairing to put them back together.
Can we get another Revolution? Like, is this what this is leading towards? Because I loved that.
I'm bringing the Revolution.
God damn it.
I loved that pay-per-view. I thought it was fantastic.
You mean Evolution?
Yeah, Evolution.
Yeah.
Not Revolution.
Not Revolution. Revolution.
I thought Evolution was fantastic. I thought that's a great pay-per-view, and I'm really upset we didn't get more than the one.
Triple H and Steph will bring it back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although, I want Cruiserweight Classic 2.
But you got to remember also, Evolution only existed because women were not allowed to go to Saudi Arabia. Now that they have the ability to go to Saudi Arabia, I don't think that WWE is going to find a reason, unless, like, you'd have to have everyone back for that. Like, they're not going to run that just having Damage Control. I mean, Becky's out right now. Charlotte's on her way back in. You know they're going to want all 4 horsewomen involved in the card, along with, you know, Asuka and Bliss, and they're going to want the whole thing stacked. And then, you know, you get your yearly Trish and Lita thing.
So my thought on this is you could have just not sent the women to Saudi Arabia and done the second show in which you wouldn't have had to make Liv drop the title to Rousey again.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Liv deserves better.
So,
she does.
Question. This is for everybody here. Triple H has done a lot since he's come back, right? I know we're talking Dynamite, but we're talking wrestling in general. He's done a lot since he's come back. What's one thing that you still want to see? Big, small, doesn't matter.
Start with Breigh.
We just talked about. I think Evolution. My most important thing I want to see come back is Evolution. Evolution 2.
What would you have main event Evolution 2 right now? You get everyone at your disposal. Everyone's back. Banks, all of them.
I would say, like, split the horsewomen up between Charlotte and Becky on one side and Bayley and Sasha on the other. And have the main event.
I like that. That's a good one.
Can I go a true full, like, same concept, but a full 4-post massacre? Like a full, 4-way with the women for the belt.
I want, if we're talking main event there, I want the main event. I want it to be the 4 horsewomen versus Ronda, Shayna. I don't want to bring back Marina Shafir. I just don't. Like, and throw 2 more MMA people in there. There's a couple of them. You could throw
Cyborg.
Yes! Chris Cyborg and Amanda Nunes.
Oh my God.
Amanda Nunes would fit really well.
Oh my God. I already book a spot too. Amanda Nunes goes for the head kick against one of the 4 horsewomen and kicks Ronda in the face.
Hey, what if you? Or you could.
You know what we call that, Tony? We call it a storybook ending. I love it.
Hey, Kevin would have booked this, and he would have said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Amanda Nunes is unable to compete tonight. Instead, we filled in, and I'm here for it."
Yeah.
He would be Amanda Nunes is unable to compete tonight. Instead, we have a special guest booked for it, and it's Holly Holm.
Oh shit!
Still salty. For anyone who doesn't know, I had that feeling that night when Ronda was going against Holly, and I wanted to put $50 down on Holly Holm to beat Ronda. Holly Holm was a plus 800 underdog, so it would have been like $400. My girlfriend at the time went, "No, there's no way Ronda's losing. You're just wasting your money." We went to the bar and watched that. I didn't even have to watch the fight. The second Ronda got rocked, I just stared at my girl. I was just like, is she down yet? Was I right?
Well, I mean, the fight could fit into a GIF, right?
Holly Holm will not just hug you for 25 minutes. She will. I love Holly Holm as a Golden Gloves boxing champion. That is why Ronda lost, because someone looked at Ronda and said, "You've got an iron chin. You could take out Holly." And Holly went, "The fuck you can," and just wrecked her shit. Sorry, that was a big special time in MMA for me.
All right.
No, you're
So
fine.
Clinton, what was yours? What did you want Trips to bring back?
It does not even have to be a bring back. It could just be an adjustment to something.
The European Championship.
Ooh.
Is that only because he can't resurrect China?
Nope, because Sheamus needs a fucking belt right now, and that's the only one he can possibly hold.
Okay.
Fair.
What I want is I want Trips to bring back the trash talk that they used to do against WCW back in the day. Bring that up to AEW so that they're fighting against each other.
What up, dude?
Welcome to the chat.
But
Okay. What you got, Tony?
I was saying the trash talk. I want WWE to acknowledge AEW and just start shit talking.
I still think they see themselves bigger than them, which is true. They are. It's gonna be. So
Yeah. But what you do is you do it that way. It's like why do we care about them? That nobody watches it.
Hey, Reed. Yeah, this is Breigh Stout. She's pretty red.
So
You can follow her on Instagram and TikTok down there. She talks wrestling just like we do.
Wrestling.
So my thoughts on what I want. It's a pay-per-view. Cyber
Hogan
Sunday,
have it.
Cyber Tuesday, whatever it is. The infrastructure is there within the social media market now to set these matches up appropriately. And this is what NXT on Tuesday, NXT got me thinking about this with the Pick Your Poison and Tony being able to set Stax' match. I'm like, this is the time that'll work. You could effectively say, look, here's the deal. Polls close at this time for this match. Polls close at this time for this match. So you're finding out. And what it is, it gives the wrestlers enough time to work out between them. Hey, if this gets voted on, this is what we do. If this gets voted on, this is what we do. You don't have to go crazy about it. But I just think it'd be so much fun to have that element of surprise if you don't know what's going to happen again. And if the polls are live on Twitter, you can see the results, because it used to be you log into WWE and it'd be doctor results as to what it was.
Yeah, he does. He'll drive a tank right up to that fucking door.
So
knock, knock.
One thing that I completely forgot about that I think would be a good idea to bring around now, but don't do it the way you did before, is the mix match challenge that they did on Facebook.
Yeah.
I want it back full contact men and women. These women can fucking hang. Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae versus Asuka and Shinsuke Nakamura.
No, Rhea and Ray. Well, no, sorry, Rhea and Dominic.
Listen. The tag team is Rhea and Liv. Rhea will be the men's representative. Liv Morgan, I don't care. I actually think we talked about this on Saturday. The horniest wrestling has ever been was when Rhea and Liv were together. That WrestleMania outfit, it goes down to infamy as like S tier, God tier, fucking one of the best outfits ever. And you know what? When you could hear Kevin howling from another fucking zip code because he does his whole little ooh shit. I want those two back together as a team. Give me that back. Have Liv join Judgment Day.
Real talk, though, if you are going to do a mixed match challenge, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley is a very imposing tag team for that.
Mm-hmm.
So then you do Finn and Dominic. Dominic gets to be the girl.
He's already the girl in his relationship with
look,
Rhea.
That man is rocking the goth loafers with severe aggression. Those shoes are on
Thanks,
fire.
J-Fam.
Well, Rhea did say, if he wants mommy, it's mommy. If he wants poppy, it's poppy.
And if she wants me to take out Ethan with just a glance, I'll fucking be on his doorstep tomorrow taking him out.
Tomorrow.
Sorry, buddy.
Where are you going to take him to? Like McDonald's, Burger King,
Far away.
Chuck E. Cheese?
Take him to Canada.
I'm gonna drop Ethan off tainted.
I'm game. Let's go to Canada. What are we getting? Poutine? Where are we going?
Yeah,
LCBO?
I'm right there.
Exactly.
Ethan,
You
I got
live
a
by
nice
Blue
pair of
Water.
cement slippers with your name on them.
I know people in Sarnia. We can make this happen.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Ophi?
Ophi.
Yeah.
Oh, hey!
Ophi, I need you to roast Ethan again. It's really making my life.
Oh, Lord.
All right, let's have a roast off. J-Fam, Ophi, roast
All
Ethan.
right. We got more people in. Time for, should we do the fat pack or the skinny pack?
Yeah, let's do the fat pack and
Fat pack.
see the disappointment hit Clinton's face when he realizes it's just a piece of cardboard.
I don't know. Homeboy did bless them, and he have blessed the fast food, which is that. I'm very tongue twisted right now.
So, Breigh, what are you looking forward to this year in wrestling for the end of the year?
Oh goodness.
We got one of the three we needed. Nikita Lyons,
Okay.
Maga the Stallion, if you will.
Tough one.
Yulsa Leon,
Okay. Hey,
Kit,
big fans of Pretty Deadly here.
Zaya Brookside, she's gone.
Which, by the way, that tag match between them and JBBJ is going to be fun.
All right. One more. And then, Asuka.
Ooh,
Okay.
Asuka.
Is this disappointment? It's nothing. And then the final card behind it is a numbered Indy Hartwell.
Oh,
Hey, Ethan,
that's pretty. Hey, that's actually sick. What's up,
I'm going to need you to run into a wall real quick.
Dale Earnhardt?
Read the chat.
Shit.
Oh, Ginger Val Kilmer.
That shit floored me.
Oh, my God.
Well, Ophi, I'll be your Huckleberry.
Oh, God.
What?
No. But yeah, so
Wrong there.
Tony.
anything that you're looking for?
You're a fucking idiot.
Oh, God.
I mean, personally, I don't know if she'll come back by the end of the year. I want to see Becky Lynch return this year.
Okay.
That's what I would look forward to.
I think Rumble is what they're planning.
Yeah,
now.
probably.
I think she'll be healthy by the end of the year.
She'll win the
I
Rumble.
hope so.
She'll win the Rumble.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's going to be a big pop rumble.
Why
I
is Nikita
would.
Lyons number 69?
Nice.
Because Tony made these cards. So I want the thing that I'm looking forward to the most is something that's already been announced. War Games. We're getting War Games back. And,
War Games.
I mean, we were there for Blood and Guts.
So was I.
Yeah. What section were you in?
I was 113, right where Moxley come out. I was like
okay.
to the left.
So you were,
to
yeah,
the
you were on
right
the
of him.
far. We were right where we were in whatever section Sammy hit the thing in. We were one section to the left of that.
Mhm.
So
I love our
Yeah,
fit.
it was my daughter's first wrestling show. She was 5 at the time, so it was her first wrestling show.
hell
It
yeah,
was fun.
that's awesome.
Definitely not Val Kilmer now.
Oh,
So
man.
we
My
were-
first.
What?
Go ahead.
Whose Impact contract runs out that they debut at the Rumble?
Oh, let's look at the active roster right now.
Yeah, Impact. So Clinton and I earlier this year, because I know you are a music fan as well. And you had went and saw Trinity of Terror 2.
Mhm.
We went and saw Trinity of Terror, the first leg of it
Oh,
in Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
So that was man, we were kind of like, we got busy. We didn't really have an opportunity to come and see the second leg of the show.
Mhm.
Him and I both walked away. We did not go into the concert as big Motionless and White fans. We
Oh,
walked away
they're
very impressed
Ooh,
by that.
yeah. My daughter, my 10-year-old daughter went with me. She likes Ice Nine Kills. And
Yeah.
so she just went for them.
I
She-
love
She
Ice Nine
really
Kills.
liked Black Veil. She liked all of the bands.
So Clint and I, we listened to stuff back in the day when Black Veil Brides was kind of, in my opinion, unlistenable. Like the very
I have
early
a
stuff.
story about Black Veil Brides.
Not huge fans.
I
of
went and
them,
saw Drugs open up for them, and Drugs played their show. And then the second they got off stage and we're like, up next is Black Veil Brides, half that fucking crowd left. You could definitely tell half that audience was there to see Drugs and the other half were there to see Black Veil Brides. Black Veil Brides played to a half audience.
Wait a minute. Reed's setting me up for some shit. I already know what Reed's setting me up for.
These nuts.
You know who's on the Impact roster? Who's the Impact Tag Champ right now?
Stephen Bonner?
No. The World Tag Team Champions of Impact.
Matt Taven?
Is it Matt Taven?
It's Honor No More. It's
Ethan's favorite wrestler is Matt Taven. Oh my God. Ethan said to me the night Matt Taven won the Ring of Honor title, Clinton, next to my daughter being born and marrying my wife. This is the greatest moment of my fucking life, with tears rolling down his cheek. Ethan loves Matt Taven.
I like Mike Bennett. I like Maria Kanellis. I like Adam Cole. Matt Taven is the 5th best member of the Kingdom, and that's... I'm not even going to go there as to who all is ahead of him. Just know all of them are, and one of the accoutrements of said people is. He
Good
is
word.
not my favorite
Good
wrestler.
word. Wow. Ethan with a good word.
I didn't just want to come out and say it. I'm not trying to objectify anybody. It's 2022. We have to do anything. They do. We were actually talking about that on Monday. They're out in like 6 months. But that brings up a thing. There's a big rumor out there that 2 of the people under the masks might be some Impact guys. And one of them I'm actually very excited about. Vincent is rumored to be one of the people under the Wyatt 6 masks. And he fits that realm very, very well.
Yes.
He's also a pretty damn good wrestler, too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at the Impact roster. There's one person that I would love to come back, but it would only be with another person. And it's Aiden English. And he has to come back with Miro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Simon Gotch, and I'm like, oh, I don't know.
No. I mean, technically, Juice Robinson's an Impact.
Juice Robinson has no contract right now. But it's very rumored that he's going to sign with AEW because he's married to Toni Storm.
No, man.
Dang it.
Well, best of luck as I'm scrolling this. Best of luck to Joe Doring, by the way.
Oh yeah, he's out with brain cancer right now.
Yeah, so let's hope he pulls through on that. You always see those things. Actually, speaking of Impact, real quick here, the Masha Slamovich match with
Jordan Grace.
Was it Jordan Grace that did the one? Who was the other one? She just had another one recently that was very good.
Yeah, their roster is getting smaller by the minute. Mm-hmm. It's only a matter of time before Jordan Grace goes to WWE. She is built for WWE.
See, but the thing is like Impact was actually doing some like decent wrestling for a good minute there.
My Pinor.
What?
You know what? No, I'm gonna switch this up. So because War Games is already announced, here's something that we don't know when he's going to be on our TVs next. My most exciting thing is whenever Konosuke Takeshita is back on our TV. I love me some Cinnabon. Mm-hmm. Not the restaurant, just Takeshita.
I love Takeshita.
We became huge fans of Takeshita when we first saw him pop up on AEW over here, that we started watching a lot of his stuff that he did over, was it Noah? He in? And oh my goodness, this dude, he's a star. He's only 26. That baffles me that guy is as big as he is. Or has the So while we're on this whole thing, what?
He has that je ne sais quoi of him.
Oh, he does. It's fantastic. So, Breigh, so we know you came back, or you got back into wrestling with WrestleMania. What got you? Was it just TikTok that got you on? Did you know one of the group that you're affiliated with before, like getting back onto TikTok? Like, what is tell us the story of Breigh and how you became a member of the Wrestle Talk Wolfpack.
All right. I started TikTok not doing wrestling stuff in like March 2021. like I started following people outside of it, like trying to think. There's a couple infamous opinionists, Heel Kevin. Like I started following those guys for a while, and then I found Love Panda, who's also from Michigan, and he's the one that started the Panda Wrestling Company, and like then they were in the chat earlier. Self Bet Wrestling, Dad Hat Wrestling, and Jaxpo, and I kind of posted a little bit of wrestling here and there, like just me watching like the shows and like reacting to it. And then I just kind of just gradually went into it more and went from there.
And it just kind of spiraled. I mean, that's how we
did. It really did. Yeah.
Well, it was all out. It was all out 2021. And Clinton and I had tossed this thing around. We're like, for 5 years, we had been like, hey, let's do a wrestling podcast. And neither one of us had gotten the gumption to go, okay, let's do it. And then after All Out 2021, I was like, I have ideas. Let's talk about it. So we just did this. We put this together. We just did this. It was like, what, 2.5 hours? We sat, we talked about it on the phone. And
yeah, Ethan was like, I have an idea, Clint. I'm going to frustrate you with nonstop work for the next 1.5 years. Love you.
And then I only joined as of recently. I've been showing up more and more.
Yeah.
So Tony's always been there. I've known Clint for 8 years now, and I've known Tony for 17.
Oh wow.
Hey, Ethan, how did we meet?
I stole you from your girlfriend.
Thank you. After I was doing what?
Hitting on my wife while she worked at
There we go. Store. There we go. Yeah. She gave me free video codes. She deserved to be hit on.
So
she was like, "Are you stealing them?" And I'm just like, "Yes."
Oh my goodness!
Yes,
the story I was going to tell you guys. Okay, so last night I get home. I'm doing some stuff in the kitchen. We're kind of doing a half-ass remodel. I drywall the wall. My wife wants to go up to the bowling alley to see her mom for a little bit. So we go up there, do our shindig. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to come home. Dynamite's on. I want to catch Dynamite, watch it. So I, kind of show prep and stuff. I come home and I've got my daughter with me. Well, later I get my daughter, I get her all washed up. I get her out of the shower. And I'm like, all right, honey, she's laying in there watching the Addams Family. I hop in the shower. Next thing I know, my wife comes in. I hear the dog barking. She comes into the bathroom, asks me what I'm doing, then gets into the shower fully clothed. I'm talking everything. And I'm just like, I'm uncomfortable. I got nerves, man. I don't do well in things like that.
What did you do? The first thing to go to your head, what was the first thing you decided to do?
I got out of the shower and I called Clint because I'm like, dude, how do I deal with this? And I just turned the phone and I'm just, here's Sam, and she's just got the wand and she's just spraying herself. She didn't even have that much to drink. I'm just like, I think my wife's in the middle of a nervous breakdown. You mind helping me? She's got socks on, which wet socks are like the second worst thing. Dude, yes, I get the heebie-jeebies from wet socks.
You were sitting there going like, help my wife through her breakdown. And I'm like, dog, I'm having a breakdown. These organization 13 members are whooping my wholesale ass. I was having my own issues, man. Well, your wife in that little pop punk outfit, hot.
Oh, that's what I'm saying, right?
Your wife's gorgeous. And she's a good cook. I can't wait for my birthday to see what she makes me for my birthday dinner.
Yeah, can't win them all. So...
she can't because she married you.
Yeah, I know. And she's stuck with you two fuckos.
I don't know, man. I'm a pretty good second husband. She only has to say what she wants around me once and I get it done for her.
Yeah, things happen. Is that a so I know it's not, but it looks like a my wife had a mental breakdown last night, Reed. It's okay. That's fair too. Is that a Liv Morgan wall art behind you? It's very much like watch me.
No, I got it at Hobby Lobby.
Okay.
It was on clearance.
Okay. I can see the watch me from it though.
Yeah.
So what is what is your preferred? Are you in AEW? Do you like WWE more? You kind of float between the both of them?
I float between them.
Okay.
Because I try to stick with AEW more because I watched it from the very beginning, like compared to WWE. I started later, but I mean, I just try to watch both of them evenly.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
It's just
So that's I was just going to say that's one thing that we we try to preach that wrestling's for everybody. It doesn't matter when you started watching it, because you can always go back and watch a match. Like we have the capabilities to go back and do that, and that's the cool thing. But like one of the best feelings ever is like getting involved in something, finding something new that you enjoy, and then being able to catch the most recent match to like be able to see. I remember one of the coolest things to me was watching Bailey Sasha at Brooklyn at Takeover Brooklyn. That's my favorite match of all time. And to like even going back, I can like harken back to the feels of that match. And I'm just like, this is so cool. Like I don't remember it like when I was a kid. Like Clint and I are huge fans of the My Way video, the My Way package for WrestleMania X7.
No, it's very, very inspiring to me.
Yes. Yeah. We you know what? Proclamation here. I don't care who knows this. I am a fan of Limp Bizkit.
I love Limp Bizkit.
Agreed.
I'm a Limp Bizkit fan, guys.
Dude, I don't just love chocolate starfish and hot dog flavored water.
Yeah!
I love it all. Man. I love Gold Cobra. I love that new album, Dad Vibes, that came out. That shit was great. And if you've watched any of our quiz shows, you'll know how heavily inspired the song My Way is to all of our video packages. Oh, hold on. This is a long comment. I stopped WWE for a long ass time. Now I have my eye on it again, but I'm hoping not to pop for a return. Actually do something with it. Like, look at what they did with Sammy. Wanted to be excited. They're shoving Riddle down my throat. I don't think they're shoving Riddle down anyone's throats, really.
I think it's this week. I think they needed something to do. They needed to keep Riddle on TV after the fight pit. But I'm not upset about it. I just think they're trying to find out what works with Raw. So unlike what happened with Vince, I don't think you're going to see this thing where they're going to try something and then it's going to happen for 5 fucking weeks. And then you're going to be like, okay, I'm tired of this. I think they're going to try it 1, maybe 2 weeks, see where it goes. Pull the guy down into a middle card on the spot instead of completely writing him off TV, like Mustafa Ali. I think it was great that you had that really good match against Bobby Lashley and then he wasn't on TV this week because it made that match feel more impactful. But I think he's going to be back next week in a prominent spot, maybe not prominent, but a very good spot.
And how great is it that Brock came back for a non-title program?
And as Cowboy Brock, too.
Oh.
The best Brock.
Yes.
Best Brock is Cowboy Brock.
And that's coming from a guy who absolutely loves the Brock Lesnar Kurt Angle bit.
One of my favorite feuds of all time.
It's your second favorite. So Clinton's favorite feud of all time is Kurt Angle Shane McMahon.
That's my favorite match.
Oh my god.
Of all time. It was the first WWE match I ever saw. Okay.
So that brings up a question I was going to ask Breigh is, since you got into wrestling, have you gone back to watch any classic wrestling or older wrestling in the 90s, like Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression?
Well, like, for example, like last night we interviewed Stevie Ray from Harlem Heat.
Oh, shit.
And so I kind of went back and like watched some of their stuff. And we had Sam Houston on too. So I was kind of like trying to check out his stuff. But I haven't because I've been always so busy. Like I haven't had time to like actively like watch a bunch of matches from back in the 90s like I wanted to. But eventually I'm getting to it.
Okay, so now this is for Clinton and Ethan. What classic match would you have her watch?
From like the 90s?
Have you ever heard of New Blood Rise?
Have you ever
Ethan,
heard of
no.
Have you ever heard of the Judy? Have you ever heard of Chris Kanyon versus Buff Bagwell?
Oh my god.
What?
It's the greatest match of all time.
This is
What
now
we're named after.
a Judy Bagwell on a forklift match.
It's the greatest match of all time. Even has David Arquette in it. That's how good that match is.
Oh yeah,
So-
it did.
If I had to give you anything, this is literally like if I had to say, hey, watch something.
He's gonna say Eddie and Ray from Halloween Havoc.
No, I'm actually going to say type in WCW Cruiserweight and just hit play on any video that shows up.
He's only saying that now because I just said he was going to say.
Actually,
Bray
I
and
was going to
Eddie.
say Ray and Psychosis.
Okay.
Because I like the Ray and Psychosis or Ray and Hoovy Juice matches better than the Eddie one, but the Eddie one is more iconic because Eddie's involved in it.
Bret Hart versus Steve Austin from WrestleMania 13.
Damn.
It is the best match in WrestleMania history. If we're gonna go like early 2000s, Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels from WrestleMania 21.
Oh,
That is better than Undertaker versus either of the Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels matches.
But is it better than Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn?
No.
Oh,
it
no.
is not. No.
This honestly was one of my favorite WrestleManias.
Mm-hmm.
It was so good.
Kane versus Undertaker in an Inferno match in Unforgiven. Let me talk about Kane and Undertaker for a second. One, first of all, fuck Glenn Jacobs. I hate him. Fuck you. You're a piece of shit. I'm just okay. Moving on. The first hype package I can remember was Kane and Undertaker at WrestleMania 14. I saw that. They had like the whole operatic music, like the O Fortana playing in the background. Just it was the first one I can fucking remember. But yeah. Kane Undertaker is a great feud with horrible matches. They never had one good match together.
So
Ethan.
Yeah, actually, yeah. And like if we're talking together, Brothers of Destruction, like if they had a match as a tag team, they had a couple of good ones, but together wasn't that. Are we talking like I'm sorry, what do you want me to answer?
I don't know. I just felt like saying your name.
I don't like that.
Me neither.
Don't say my
Moving
name.
on.
Call me Val.
Val Venus.
You
No,
ginger.
Val Kilmer. Do not call me Val Venus.
Thank you, J fam.
So
Did he hit us with another one? Oh,
yeah, yes he did. For some reason, I would say just for comedy reasons, go back and watch the Booker T Stone Cold Steve Austin feud.
Oh,
Price check for a jackass.
Okay, here I got this one. Who's the wrestler you can do the best impersonation of?
Me?
Any one of us. I know Tony can do a
listen,
really good Steve Austin.
Oh, not in a long time. I can't do that anymore.
It's been really hard for me to do any impersonation other than motherfucking Brian. I fucking get my voice like this and I can just fucking do this fucking voice all fucking day long.
Ethan, don't do it. Don't.
you know they say all men are created equal.
Not you, motherfucker. I can remove you. I'm God here, bitch.
But you look at me and you look at Samoa Joe. And you can see that one.
Okay, do you know the reference? It is the dumbest thing of all time.
God, Scott Steiner is so good at
actually
math.
referenced this last week on NXT. So he talked about, he goes, I got a 33 1/3% chance.
Oh no!
And I fucking love it. I love that got brought up. And when he inducted them into the Hall of Fame, he goes, okay, well, we're gonna give my Uncle Scott a live mic, which is probably not a good idea.
Yes.
God damn, fucking Scott Steiner, man!
I've never seen anybody so happier or so happy.
You have 66 2/3 chance.
Oh, when my dad met the Steiner brothers.
Yes, when your dad met Scott and Rick, I've never seen somebody so happy. Your dad was happier then than when he got married the second time.
I don't know, man. Dude, okay, you want to hear something about my fucking? Hold on, let me talk about my dad's wedding for a second because I didn't go to the actual wedding portion. I just went to the reception at the bar, and I showed up high as fuck. Shocker, I know. And my older brother looks at me and goes, "Clint, I can't do the best man speech. Can you do it for me?" And I just have to go up there and improv a fucking 5-minute long best man speech for my dad.
You didn't call me?
No.
Ethan's a pro at it.
I'd have acted like I'd known JD for 30 fucking years. I wasn't even alive. He got married.
You were there to hold Clinton as a baby before you were born.
Exactly. I channeled my inner Kevin. I became an ethereal being.
Okay.
I don't think we have time to explain Kevin to Breigh.
No, we don't. Our friend, how do you feel about social enlightenment, Bruce?
Oh, God.
2 seconds.
Anyway, so as you can tell, we love wrestling. Anything inside and out. We're not going to go over analytical on stuff. Like I went to wrestling school. I went through the whole thing. I trained. I did all that stuff. I got my ass kicked. I blew my knees out in a beer league hockey game after that. Never wrestled since then. There's an outside chance that actually happens at the end of the month, though. It's kind of weird. So from that point, though, we've just
if you join us here. Fuck, I almost had it. Damn it.
Okay,
Nastly Bump said Renegades. Show up to it. Me and Tony went to the last one. It was a lot of fucking fun.
Oh, my God. Clinton, do you have the Snapchat that I sent to you?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. So after this, I'll let Ethan finish, but Connor from The Ascension was there.
Oh, that one. Yeah,
you do have it. You do have it. You have that video,
Yeah.
Clint.
Dude, I delete some of the clips, man. Like, fuck, like, let me see. God damn it. I hate my life. You guys make me work so goddamn hard.
Well, while he's trying to find that, Ethan, you can go ahead.
I don't even remember what I was saying, if we're being completely honest.
I don't have the Connor clip where I made him break character. I have Tyga and those two fuckos fighting on the bar.
Oh, my God. Tyga!
It's terrifying. Yeah, so it's our whole thing is we love wrestling. We want to expose more people to wrestling. We want to be able to grant people things. We want to be able to what one thing we used to do is we used to make a suggestion every week of, hey, what's a match to watch? So Breigh, in your opinion, what is a match that you would refer somebody to watch?
No.
Yes, we want to expose people not for crimes against humanity. Not like that.
We are all about consent here. Even when Trevor was trying to show his hog, he asked for consent first.
He did. He said, "Oh, you want to see it?" And I said, "No, I don't."
I'm gonna just because it's on my screen right now. I'm gonna go with Roman versus Kevin Owens at Royal Rumble 2021.
Okay.
Because I wish so badly that Kevin Owens would have won that title.
He did.
It breaks my heart.
He was down. He had the thing, and he stayed up.
Yeah.
I'm salty about that. We are huge KO fans. Clinton and I are, at least at the very least.
Look at there.
Your little brother was wearing a KO shirt in one of his TikToks earlier.
Yeah, one that he stole from me.
Yeah.
Motherfucker steals all my clothes.
That was the prize fighter one, right?
Yeah. This is what Tony's talking about.
I drink to this. I'm nipple. This is the part where I move. I got you, girl.
You guys are fighting on the hardest part of the ring. Oh God, look out.
the signature
I'm cute enough to pull that shit off. Oh God, that was a fun night. But you guys should join us there. We're gonna be there hanging out all night. Ethan might even get in the Rumble. I'm waiting for confirmation, which we will have on Friday. We'll also, before that show, have Jeremiah Goldmain on the show to have a little interview with us too about everything.
Next week, I believe, or
next week, I believe. If not, it's going to be the Thursday before.
The show. Okay,
yeah,
that's cool.
And,
hey, you know what? That's not a bad thing, Reed. I'm sorry, I'm looking over at the Twitch comments.
Oh,
I like it. Yeah. Fire Ant with the invisible grenade. The Ant Army with the invisible grenade.
I will recommend PWG all day long.
Oh my God.
He's so good.
The thumb train.
Woo! I don't ever want to see 10 thumbs going 10 buttholes ever again, if I'm being real with you, Tony.
Okay, Clinton, run down the list of the wrestlers. Who was all involved in the train?
Oh, okay. It was
Yoro Tano.
Shut up. I can probably do this by the order. It was Tommaso Ciampa started the thumb train in Jushin. Okay, let me see. Pete Dunne, Aleister Black, Sami Callihan, Matt Riddle, Chuck Taylor, Brian Kendrick. That's 7. Fuck. That also had the Ciampa "I Believe I Can Fly" moment in it too, which is also great.
Oh my god.
I'm fucking blanking.
It's okay.
Damn
it.
it.
Have to answer all of them.
But
Anthony Bowens was in WWE before he went to AEW.
But it's all those big name wrestlers, and they all get a thumb. And then they start walking around the ring doing the cha-cha.
Oh my god.
Do you have a favorite like classic wrestler? Like from like, so we know currently we got the Rhea Ripleys of the world and stuff like that. And I know you haven't really gone back and watched a lot of the stuff, but legends appear from time to time. So like, is there somebody that comes up in your realm?
I gotta say Booker T.
Booker T's in-ring work is fantastic, especially the Harlem Heat stuff. And maybe it's a recency bias thing, but like you said, you watched a lot of the stuff, and I do enjoy his Harlem Heat stuff. Plus, the gear is very unique to the time with the ring in the front and the flames. They always had, Harlem Heat had great gear.
If you ever get to interview Booker T, can you tell him to stop saying "shucky ducky quack quack"?
Oh my god!
Please. Every time I hear that, I just get sad.
He has the thickest beard in the history of professional wrestling. That man's beard is just glue.
The Booker T coming for you promo is one of the funniest things that has ever been put to film.
I was going to say, who are they coming for?
I'm not saying it.
Hulk Hogan. He's coming for Hulk Hogan.
They're coming for Hulk Hogan. You want to know why they're coming for Hulk Hogan? Because he's racist.
So I love wrestlers with face paint. I'm a face paint wrestler guy. My favorite when I was a kid was Sting. I liked Goldust. I liked Great Muta. I liked Jeff Hardy because who was 13 years old in 2004 and didn't like Jeff Hardy, or 15 in Clinton's case, or whatever? Who didn't like Jeff Hardy? It was really hard to not like him. Who didn't watch Viva La Bam, like Jeff Hardy, wanted to be a skateboarder but couldn't be a skateboarder?
I feel called out right now. Can you stop?
I'm
sorry.
Viva La Bam. That was the best show back in the day.
I even watched Viva La Wedding.
Yeah. And Tony Hawk played the Tony Hawk games when Bam Margera was in it.
Here we fucking go. Go ahead, Clint. Go on your fucking tirade about how I suck at Tony Hawk games.
Ethan sucks at Tony Hawk games. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
I like JP, and Danhausen is a very nice person. Donovan is actually a great person to meet. And actually, if I had to put, like, if you had to say, hey, give me a list of people that are 25 and under, isn't Darby 25?
I think he's 27.
27. Okay, whatever. 30 and under of wrestlers. Darby and MJF are damn near to the top of that list. MJF is probably number 1. Darby's number 2. Or is close up there.
I've said before, and I've said it again, the best 3 homegrown talents AEW have in order is MJF, Hangman, and the Acclaimed. Also, please, for the love of God, we talked about it last week. We came up here. We were very, very fucking nice about it. We said, stop letting Mark Sterling get involved in shit.
Yeah.
Stop letting Mark Sterling get involved in shit.
Oh, so Darby Allin's 29.
He's 29. Well, he is under 30 then. We'll roll with it.
Under 30.
Hey, you know what?
Catalyst Wrestling. Okay. And then I saw Knoxville at a bar talking to a certain director way back then. tidbit pointless other than we mentioned Bam. Okay.
If I had to meet Johnny Knoxville or Bam, I would much rather meet Johnny Knoxville. I will
100%.
say that at this current moment in time, when I was 15, fuck no, I wanted to meet Ryan Dunn. Ryan Dunn was my hero.
I'll arrange it.
He was my random hero.
I'll arrange a meetup, Ethan.
Ethan, can you hit him with it?
I can't. I'm not logged in.
Which one, Tony? Which one?
Hit yourself with the shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up!
Really awkward if you hit yourself with you hitting me.
My favorite one. Just because I know afterwards you were just like, huh, I can feel it in my chest. It tingles a little bit. And I'm like, yeah, it did. I did not cut my hand. That was.
Do you have the short clip of you hitting me with a water bottle?
What are you doing?
I was looking to see where he put his water bottle.
Oh, it's
right fucking there. Oh my God, did you break a tooth?
I don't think so.
Okay.
The immediate concern on your face.
It's because I'm a good friend.
You were like, I'm going to beat the shit out of this motherfucker. Oh my God, did you break a tooth?
I want to meet Dico. DiCamillo? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want to just watch him fucking freestyle for 6 hours.
Okay.
I know that rap.
So one thing that I did recently is I put on the Royal Rumbles starting from like 90, 92, 93. And I just started binge watching the entire show.
Mm-hmm.
It was so great watching Rikishi, Scotty 2 Hottie, and
Grandmaster Sexy.
Grandmaster Sexy, all in the ring. The music cuts, and they're all just dancing. And then Rikishi throws them out the ring, and then proceeds to dance on them.
We can all agree, though, right now that the 2015 Royal Rumble is the worst Rumble in history.
I agree. I would actually argue that one of the more recent Rumbles is one of the better Rumbles.
22 sucked hard.
22 was bad. 21 was pretty decent. 20 was very good.
Yeah. 17 is probably the best modern Rumble.
That's the AJ Rumble, right?
That's
no, that's 16. 2017 was when the final 6 were it was Roman, Finn, Shinsuke, and then on the other side it was Randy, Ray, and Cena. So it was the old guard versus the new guard. That was the one Shinsuke won.
Okay, so I liked 20 a lot with the Brock bit of him just eliminating everybody. You got the Keith Lee spot, you got the Drew spot,
and Edge returning.
Edge returning was massive. I think Drew, in the position that he was, I think COVID messed Drew up more than anybody else because he was. There's a rocket ship doesn't even meet what he was. He was he was beyond the moon. The dude was going to the stratosphere, or dude was just going. He was going Jupiter, fucking Neptune, Uranus, didn't matter. He was going there. And then COVID hit, and he won in front of a dead crowd, no crowd whatsoever.
Dead crowd? Good, Ethan. There was a pandemic going.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go repent for my sins in fake Italy.
I don't think I watched that one.
It was depressing to watch. The only 2 things I would recommend going back and watching are the Firefly Funhouse match and the Boneyard, because the Boneyard was my favorite match of that year.
Are we talking about 2020?
Yeah.
Because 2020, Bray Wyatt defeated Daniel Bryan in a strap match.
That was Royal Rumble 2020.
Oh, I'm talking Rumble.
Oh, Rumble 20 was good. The strap match, that was the best iteration WWE's ever done.
Yeah, I don't remember watching this Rumble.
You don't remember Edge coming back?
I remember that, but none of these matches on the card I remember. I don't remember the pre-show at all. I don't remember Roman versus Corbin. Charlotte
sucked.
I don't remember Charlotte winning the Rumble.
Because that sucked.
I don't remember Bayley fighting Lacey Evans.
Are you sensing a pattern to what I'm saying?
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah, that was all I'm excited for this Rumble under a Triple H regime.
Well, yeah, because Cody's going to win. I can't believe you would say something so bold yet. So true.
Sami Zayn should win the Rumble.
That's
Confirmed.
Sami Zayn should win every belt. He should beat Gunther. He should beat Seth Rollins.
No,
he should beat the Usos single-handedly.
No, El Generico needs to win. He needs to give the winning proceeds down to the orphanages in Mexico.
Hey, LT.
LT's back. Thanks, buddy.
LT?
El Generico is not dead. He's in Guatemala working with the orphans.
So,
son of a bitch, LT, stop.
You know what's great? Wrestling this week, because usually we have to come on here
and bitch,
talk about what's wrong with stuff, complain, do things like that. We don't though. When wrestling's good, it's great. We can come on here, we can kind of go off course. We don't have to deep dive into things. We can talk a lot about stuff. And it also allows us to talk about something else we love, which is video gaming. So, Clinton, there's a big video gaming event coming up soon that you and I still have to hash out everything for.
Yeah, I know. Working on it.
What did you have? Did you put vodka in your water bottle again? You're not 16.
No, LT hit me with 2 in a row and I'm fucking dying.
Oh, so I'm not dying it. Clint and I are looking ahead to doing Extra Life. We're going to stream. We're going to do the 24 hours. And we want to play video games. We're going to do live shows like this. We're basically going to open it up. Anybody that's ever been on the show is more than welcome to come on. And we're willing to take new guests on. So, Breigh, that's going to be November 5th. And if it's something you're interested in, just let us know. We'll throw a link your way. You
live for post-massacre. It's going to be live and in person.
Yeah.
There's going to be punishments galore. Also, we'll talk about this because, we just released our last pack opening yesterday, and I clearly lost that pack battle. And we said there was going to be a punishment. What do people want to see happen to me? Because we have to figure out a punishment for me and a punishment for Tony.
Tony's blowing on his left hand.
I'm not taking anything regarding... I missed his third. God damn it.
You want to slap from Tony's left hand?
Oh, it'd be a chop.
A chop, yes.
No, I'm not taking a chop from Tony's left hand. God damn it, LT.
Well, I guess you're taking a burning hammer then.
I'll take a burning hammer over a chop if I'm being real with you.
Everybody, think about your punishments for Clinton. Breigh, finishing moves. We're just gonna go down the list on this one. Do you have a favorite finisher?
I'm gonna go end of days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Hi,
Jordan, how are you awake? Did your goblin wake up again? Also, why is he on YouTube, not Twitch, where he usually is?
I don't know. Fucking LT is trying
That's
to
strange. Hey, no, that is a fantastic move. I'm actually intrigued to see where this Corbin JBL stuff goes. That brings in a good point because we haven't heard anything about it since then. And I think that could be really good for that character because we saw what happened when JBL became that the stockbroker character that the actual JBL. He wasn't Bradshaw anymore, and he became just one of the dirtiest, nastiest heels in the game. This could be really good for Corbin. He's always a guy who's stepped up to whatever's been put in front of him.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he did try and make that happy Corbin work. It's unfortunate.
I mean, you got to work with what you're given, right?
Yeah.
Right. And I mean, I didn't like Baron Corbin when he was in NXT, but I loved his music. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dab pen. Fuck you. League of Legends sucks. Cool. Okay.
He's trying to fight God right now.
Dog, he's fucking talking to me. I feel him running through my body.
Oh, you know what?
No one's subbed yet. I haven't had to eat. Never mind.
Hey, buddy.
Clint's gonna eat an edible.
I'm gonna order Burger King right now.
Okay, so another thing that we're big on, Tony. I don't know if you were going here. Entrance music, because you brought it up with the Lone Wolf. Breigh brought it up with the Lone Wolf. What's your current? What do you have a current favorite and an all-time favorite, Breigh?
Hmm. My goodness. I would say all-time favorite is probably Randy Orton's Voices. Because I've seen that band in concert play it, so I'm a little biased, but and then
Thanks,
my current favorite is it's Rhea Ripley's new music.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
I
down
gotta
with
say,
that.
it's
The
my
most
new
recent
favorite.
white stuff.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm here for that.
Ethan?
My current favorite, Darby's is good. Darby's is so good. MJF's is so good. I'm gonna have to say MJF's. I would have said House of Black, but I liked his AEW, the Agent Orange or whatever that was better. My all-time favorite entrance music, though, Clinton's gonna kick me in the dick for this. It's the fucking Christian music. It's Christian's WWE music. I love it. It's the same music I use. Yeah.
Truth reveal.
It's the same music that I use for every creative character. Whenever I make them, I use Christian's music for it. I can't get away from it. But Metalingus gets a nod as well because Alter Bridge, and oh shit, I spilled beer on my wife's keyboard. That's
she's gonna kill you. Rest in peace, Ethan.
It doesn't even work up here. So I mean, the local connotations of Alter Bridge. So.
Fun fact, that was actually the first band I've ever saw in concert.
No way?
Oh.
Yeah. Over in Sarnia when they had like that Sarnia Bay festival.
Oh, sweet.
Burger King with the hookup. They upgraded my fry to a large for free. Them the real OGs tonight, man. Fuck every one of you who redeemed one of those big Papa Puffs in the matter of 5 minutes. I hate
Clinton,
you all.
Let me see. How many could I do right now? But I'm not going to.
Please don't do any. I'm dying here. Jesus Christ.
I'll shotgun another beer for him. I'll take the hit.
I really need to put a timer on that thing. We're very sorry. There we go. Burger King has been ordered.
I could do 34 in a row right now.
Please don't. I'm begging. I'm begging you. Please don't, man. I gotta get up and do something called to work in the morning.
All right, so I'm trying to think of mine. So it's either between Sami Zayn's or it has to be Shinsuke Nakamura's original. Because it just got me so hyped. And actually, Clinton, I will donate something for a giveaway. I have a signed poster from Shinsuke Nakamura.
Ooh, okay. You guys said favorite current and favorite all time?
Yeah.
Favorite current? Well, all time, I'm just gonna be. It's Maven. That's why it's our theme song. It's my favorite shit. I love that dad rock bullshit. It's my favorite. Current, probably Rebel Heart.
Oh, I do love Rebel Heart.
I love me some Johnny Gargano.
LT, I will. I'm gonna shotgun a beer because it's the last one that I have.
Thank you, Taylor.
If we get those.
Actually, Ciampa's is my favorite from his heel time in NXT.
Ooh.
I loved it when he had no entrance music.
No entrance music.
Just walk to the fucking ring.
Where did my water?
Just walk to the ring. Black screen behind him. Just looking pissed. He's gonna go kill someone.
I see the funniest thing ever is the fact that our mod / God orator is going to ban me from our own Twitch stream.
Yeah, it's pretty funny when he does it.
It happens weekly. It's
LT, are you going to remind me to grab that book from work? I keep forgetting about it.
So,
Breigh, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We know this is like a chaotic mess and probably not.
No, it's all right.
Do you have a topic that you want to talk about? Ask us questions. We never get this. Nobody talks to us.
I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all.
I appreciate you. I got hit with a goofy meme here. I appreciate you risking yourself. This is you put yourself in the queen's seat, essentially.
All right. What's the worst pay-per-view you guys have ever seen?
New Blood Rising 2001. It's also the best pay-per-view I've ever seen. Or Greed.
Greed's pretty bad.
Ooh.
I'm going to go obscure one here. Heroes of Wrestling.
Or it was Legends of Wrestling. Legends of Wrestling.
Legends, Heroes, whatever it was.
The one where Jake the Snake was drunk as fuck.
You might have and I was just like, holy shit, what am I watching? The best match on the card involved Tully Blanchard that went to a double disqualification. That's all you need to know. Ethan.
Me?
Oh, wait, Tony. Fuck. Fuck everyone.
Fucking thanks, Reed. You're right. It doesn't narrow it down.
I'm glad he's not drinking anymore. Good for him for getting
There were so many bad ones. Shit. I mean, it could always go with, was it Bash at the Beach?
Fuck, which one of them?
Fucking when Hogan did Finger Poke of Doom. No.
Bash at the Beach.
That was January 4th, 1999.
No. Oh, fuck. What? Yeah, my memory's just killing me right now.
That's okay. Bree, what's the worst pay-per-view you ever seen?
Oh, man. I'm going to go with 2015 Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
That's one I ever watched. I'm going to go with that one.
Outside of that triple threat between Lesnar, Rollins, and Cena, card's missable.
Yeah.
That triple threat really helps that card out. The Bash at the Beach, where the ring was actually surrounded by water. Sometimes it was. That's where you get our background from. I think it was from one of the Nitros, where they did it at. They did it in Florida. Ooh. I'm so
okay, bud?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm just thinking about food right now. I need Ethan to focus.
Are you gonna?
I'm trying to think of the most recent WWE pay-per-view that was just absolute ass.
Oh,
that Undertaker versus Taker.
It wasn't Clash. No, Clash was the first good one in a while.
That
when
it
started.
I think that was.
It was last year. It was absolutely terrible. Was it?
ECW December to Dismember. That's a terrible pay-per-view.
It's so bad, it's good.
So,
Victory Road, 2011. It was
2008 Victory Road. Yeah.
Oh, Crown Jewel.
Oh yeah. They're getting I mean, the last one had the fucking Rollins Edge Hell in a Cell match on it, which that match was great.
Right, but I'm talking about Undertaker Goldberg.
Ooh.
You guys remember when they did Brock Lesnar Ricochet on the same card as Goldberg and The Fiend? Killed two people in one night.
What was the was the Beast in the East, or was it the Beast in the East, the NXT one?
That was a great one.
That was great.
And it wasn't an NXT one, it was just the only NXT match on the card was Finn versus Kevin.
Yeah, wow. And
that had the first Kofi Brock on it.
Or did he win? Kofi. Okay, we have talked about this before, and I'm going to say this again. Brock Lesnar has infinitely better matches against small guys.
AJ Styles,
Kofi, fucking Finn, or not Finn.
Take the Kofi one back, because that was a 9-second squash that no one wanted to see.
But no, was it the first one? What was the first one?
Please,
the good one?
Stop. Lord. I have a wife and children, I think, somewhere.
You think somewhere? Did you lose them?
I don't know. I may have, man.
I got Brock eyes right now looking at you, bro. I feel like I should be leading the gym at Pewter. Where's my Onyx? Where's my Geo dude?
Clinton, just do it.
Fuck that kid from Pallet Town up.
Just do it.
Do what?
Oh, you're too high. You gone. You gone.
I don't know what we're talking about, man.
Clinton,
Son
are
of
we
a
still
bitch.
live?
Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about Titus World Slide, J-Fam?
Oh. World Slide. Oh.
Oh my god, I've had so much fun tonight.
I'm glad. Superb. Stupendous.
You do this to yourself. You
Superbulous.
know that.
I
Yeah.
know, but I do it for the viewers. They like to fuck me up. Where's my Burger King?
Dude, you ordered it like 2 minutes ago.
Well,
Oh, dear God.
and all of the I can't.
Oh yeah, the Sting RoboCop cage match. That was dumb. That was so dumb.
So you talked about
Good
you
night,
talked
Jordan.
you talked about the first wrestling pay-per-view you watched, or really things that kind of got you into it. My farthest back memory, I remember watching the first Monday Nitro from Mall of America. That's my first wrestling memory, and that's why WCW has always stuck with me. Excuse me. Clint, what do you got, buddy?
About what?
What's your farthest back memory? I understand you can't remember 15 seconds ago.
Ooh,
It was the time he ordered Burger King.
Yeah.
Dog, I'm staring at the ETA. It says 25 minutes, and I'm like,
because you ordered it 3 minutes ago.
I might not be awake in 25 minutes. Is what I'm thinking.
Is Mikey home?
Yeah, Mikey's home.
You better tell Mikey that Burger King's about to be there.
No, because then he's gonna eat it, and then I won't have Burger King. I want the Burger King, Ethan.
Hey, what about that forbidden cotton candy in your apartment?
Dog, dude, the fucking patch job they did, miraculous. They just fucking put a Kroger bread bag over it and stapled it. I walked in and I just looked up. I was like, what the fuck did I expect?
Oh my god.
Motherfucker just erased third grade. It's in there somewhere. I'll find it in the morning.
So Ethan, I think mine, while Clinton tries to remember, I think mine was WrestleMania 97, because I remember the Undertaker match.
The first memory I have is also the moment that made me fall in love with it. It's Diamond Dallas Page hitting Scott Hall with the Diamond Cutter, wearing the NWO shirt. He was the first one to lay hands on the NWO. And that shit was awesome. I can probably think of many other things to go back on, but that moment will always stick out the most, because my furthest back memory is probably Ric Flair versus Hogan at the Bash.
Reed, that's okay. Go ahead and age yourself. We want to know. Like, our biggest thing here is we love the interaction that we have with people. We love talking to people.
Keep people updated 23 minutes.
Did the time go up?
I feel like we're gonna have to keep him on the stream for 23 minutes, because otherwise he's gonna be asleep in his chair. You're just gonna see Clint. What?
Bell's gonna ring. Bell's gonna ring. I'm just gonna wake up alone.
Arcade 86. All right.
Oh shit.
That's some history right there. Did that take place from Did that take place from the Coliseum in Greensboro?
Oh, Ethan, you're gonna have to look that up, my love.
Already doing it. Greensboro, North Carolina, baby. Greensboro Coliseum. What up, bitches?
How does it feel to get something right?
I just, what's the crazy part is I have a buddy who was at that show as well. Yep. My buddy James is at that show.
Bought this book. It's called 100 Things WWE Fans Should Do and Know Before They Die.
Fun fact for Breigh, Sam Houston wrestled on that show.
Sam Houston?
Yeah.
Seems like a stand-up person.
He's such an awesome dude. Like, we had him on, I think, for an hour, and he could have talked like all day and told stories.
Who is the one wrestler you would love to interview the most?
Dead or alive? We're going with that.
Well, Ethan, you can't interview dead people.
Tony.
I think Bray Wyatt.
That dude has some stuff going on in his head.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just say my next Eddie Kingston.
I thought you were going to say Maven. I dead honest thought you were going to say Maven.
No, I would love to just pick Eddie Kingston's brain for an hour.
Ethan?
Dead Chris Canyon. Alive.
Eddie Gilbert's a good one.
Oh, God. Alive. Jerry Lynn.
Okay. Okay. So alive, what this would be, this interview, would be all of us playing Uno with Cesaro. Dead, have to fucking New Jack.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
It's like, you ever wanted to be stabbed during an interview?
New Jack, can you please tell us about mass transit?
No, God. No. I'm done. Dude, I'm out on that.
That is still the best episode of Dark Side of the Ring.
Oh, my. When's the next season premiere? Come on.
I don't know if they're going to even have one.
He said
I thought they were filming.
The producer said they were.
Yeah, Vic Grimes. That's a sick one.
I think if we were going from guys that are no longer with us, Dusty would have been a great interview as well.
Dusty.
The Dusty Rhodes, the American
Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes. How about dead Scott Hall?
Oh yeah, nah, I mean fuck, you take that.
God, you gonna make me fucking cry today,
dude. That's the only reason I'm. That's literally the only reason that like I really wasn't excited to go to that thing that we went to, Astronomicon. Yep. Was when he passed and they had to update that. So we went to Astronomicon in Livonia, and we met Danhausen there, and Donovan's great. But
I think I have it right.
They had so Scott and X-Pac and everybody were supposed to be there. Mine's downstairs, and but Scott, unfortunately passed away a couple of weeks before that. Kevin did make the show. We did not hang out long enough to see Kevin. The line for Twisted was probably most of the people at the show because it's his con, or it's their con, and it was a good time. There was like, I don't know, this energy that was over it for us that we were like, we didn't get to meet the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I ate some food.
You ate the fucking worst pizza that you've ever had.
Oh yeah, I did. And some chicken fingers and some French fries. I love fair food. I don't know what it is. I know it's dog shit and garbage, and it's probably not good for me, and it's going to look the same coming out as it did going in. But god damn it, I love fair food.
This is how bad this is. He ate pizza there. On the way out of there, he goes, hey, can we stop and get pizza? Can we stop and get good pizza? So we went to Slice of the 80s and got good pizza.
And then you and I started our My GM mode, which do you want to talk about our main events of WrestleMania real quick?
Adam Cole versus Kevin Nash for the WWE Championship at the main event of WrestleMania in Hell in a Cell. That was my main event.
Was it a torn quad match?
I don't know what it was, but man, I miss Adam Cole being on TV. Is anybody ready for Adam Cole or story time with Adam Cole, baby?
No. I don't want the Elite showing up. I don't want that whole shit.
No, I just want Adam Cole. I don't want the Elite. I actually want Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly is what I want.
Oh, I miss Kyle O'Reilly.
I just want to say before I forget, because I'm going to forget some shit here in a minute. We appreciate all the new people who have stopped in. Breigh, we appreciate you being here. Yeah. We can keep going. I just need to get the appreciations out before I eventually have my head flat against this desk and have to click that stop button.
I'm going to have to drive over there and click the stop.
Do you have my spare keys? I can't find them. I don't know who has them.
Probably left them.
No, I'll just go through the window.
Oh,
I'm on the second floor, man.
So was my
and
was this window.
Oh, Breigh, have you witnessed any of our card openings yet?
Mine is just what you did tonight.
Okay, let me just to give me a break for a second. Share screen. Oh wait, no.
Nope, don't.
Video file. No, don't share screen. That's just.
So what were we talking about before?
Yeah, we're just missing one right there. We're missing...
He's made
Fuck! Hello?
He's back. We might be able to get out of the chairs. We've been here for a fucking week.
You gotta let me in! Let me in! You just leave me outside like that?
Why are you channeling my dog right now?
God damn it.
My name's Clinton Davis.
I'm Ethan. You can find me at Jensen Counts, or you can find him at PK Batman.
You can find Tony outside knocking on the fucking door.
God damn it.
We're the dumbest group of idiots, but you can't say a joke like that and not explain it. Yes.
For the record, we filmed that over there. Tony came from where I'm sitting.
So he's like, you came through the window?
All I said was, Tony, go, like, while knocking, go, fuck, hello. And he does that. And I just, that was like our third or fourth video we filmed that day.
It was the third one.
Yeah.
Because
we
filmed two of them, we left. We went and got things. What is this?
Our last video where we bought 5 boxes.
One of my favorite memories of watching wrestling recently was watching wrestling with Clinton, and it was when they kicked Adam Cole out of the Bullet Club on Ring of Honor. They killed him.
You know what one of my favorite memories with Tony is the night you and I were trying to stay in from all the bullshit.
Oh.
And we ordered a pay-per-view and we paused it because we had to go deal with the bullshit, and we got back. And then by the time, like, we were on like the third match, and when the clock hit midnight, it shut our feed down. So we didn't get to watch the pay-per-view because we were dealing with everyone's bullshit.
No, we did get to watch it because we just paused it and then we rewound.
Oh, yeah, because we had it recorded.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
What?
What?
I was gonna ask Breigh.
What?
Have you been to a live wrestling event?
Yeah, I went to. Well, the first one I went to was in 2017. I won tickets off of 101.1. They were giving 2 tickets away for Raw, and so that's the first time I went. And then Blood and Guts this year, and then I went to SmackDown in August.
101 WRAF, the Riff Rocks, baby!
Oh my God, Ethan, stop interning.
I know. I used to work for them.
Welcome to Dave and Chuck the Freak here.
So
Good guy.
My first wrestling event, and only one that I've been to, was with Clinton and Lieutenant Shiny Sides.
Yeah, we can't show any photos because LT's in all of them, and he likes to remain anonymous.
Yeah, so we were in the upper bowl. It was like the first year Little Caesars Arena was open. We were in the very top, and it felt like we were gonna fall.
I'll never forget LT going like, "Man, I'm gonna get drunk. We're gonna fucking hammered and watch some wrestling." He did those stairs once. He's like, "I'm gonna have 3 beers, get comfortably buzzed, so I don't fall down these fucking stairs."
But
God damn, we were sitting next to the most annoying fan too. She was just screaming, just like, "Wah!" So everyone she was cheering, I think like the main one of them was Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke, and she was like, "Come on, Shinsuke." I was like, "Fuck him up, Jinder. Beat his ass."
Oh my! But
kill him.
Being there for Hell in a Cell was crazy because the cage looked so small, and you see Shane on the top, just little Shane coming to the edge, and then you see Sami Zayn just hiding off to the side to pull Kevin Owens off the table.
Mm.
And I miss Kevin and Sammy.
You know what, LT? I paid $25 a ticket. And we didn't miss a goddamn thing. Plus, we got to see the Usos versus the New Day in Hell in a Cell.
Oh, that match was so brutal, but it was so great.
Ever wonder what LT looks like? Just imagine Eddie Kingston and Fred Durst smashed together.
Well, Ethan's banned from chat.
I'm waiting to see Ethan has been banned.
Oh, I'm waiting for it too.
Even though Ethan looks like a ginger Val Kilmer. Oh my god. Anywho, before it disappears.
You're here.
Nothing.
Oh my god.
You know what? One. Here we go. One is getting it. We're getting a rando. I don't know who that is.
Some more.
I had to. We had to get a sub in on tonight.
Wait.
Remember, 50 subs. Clinton goes through a table of Legos. Don't care that the deadline is passed. It's happening.
So in some of your recent TikToks, Breigh, I've seen that you're trying to promote somebody to get somebody to 1,000.
Yes.
Who's
Yeah,
that?
it's one of my co-hosts on the Wolfpack show, Jack's about 89. Yeah, he's at 805 last I checked. And I told him I'm doing a video every day until you get to 1,000.
This homie right down here.
Yeah.
That guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hilarious guy.
You know what, Tony, you bring up a great point. I do want to point that out. Breigh, you are absolutely one of the most positive people that there is on Wrestle Talk. Wrestle Talk can be a very toxic, negative place, and your positivity penetrates or radiates, I should say, throughout it. I know you affect a lot of people. Dad Hat, American. I'm trying to think of what he wants to go by. The American Dream. It goes with him. All the guys that are through there, even Panda, Self Bet, all of those guys. It comes through with those guys in waves, and you can tell by it. It does radiate that. So just for me, thank you for that. I know it can be a very negative place. We appreciate the positivity. We try to be positive ourselves. Some stuff does require I don't want to say a negative, don't want to say dogging on. I think there's a difference between being critical of something in a correct fashion and then just being downright negative on something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think you could be critical on something and it's going to be negative, but it's negative because the connotation needs to be that way. You're not just openly shitting on something because you don't like it, but because you want it to be better. And that's really what we want. We want wrestling to be better. There's this big like AEW, WWE like deal of, hey, I like this one, but I don't like this one. We want you to like both of them. We want both of them to succeed. And Wednesday's show showed that AEW can step up their game to meet with what WWE's putting out there. And they're doing a great job now as well. For a long time there, WWE was horrible. It was a bad product. But we never wanted to see them fail. We just wanted to see them be better because we love watching wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to love wrestling. That's it.
I thought you were going to say Burger King.
I thought he was going to say Burger King.
8 minutes.
Oh.
By the way, guys, we lost out on the cards. I lost out on the card. I get beat up 1301.
Ethan, that was going to be my birthday gift.
My email came in late. I closed eBay so I wouldn't see it.
Now this whole night is ruined.
I'm going to order you a Maven. I'm going to get you a Maven.
Soiled it.
Soiled it.
Do you have let's go outside of wrestling. Do you have a favorite movie, like TV show? What's going on here? Breigh, because we unfortunately us fuckos, we kind of share favorites. That's why we're friends. Otherwise, we probably would never talk to each other.
Fucking hate you every day of my life.
Oh, my favorite movie besides any horror movie is The Wedding Singer.
That's not a bad one.
I love that movie so much. And then I think I said this, I don't know who I said this to. I like all the Saw movies. As cheesy as some of them are. Like, I remember watching Saw, the first Saw, for the first time, and I'm like, oh, that is so cool.
Saw 2, Carrie Elwes. Like, so Clint and I are huge Psych fans.
Do you want my thoughts, LT?
I know we so.
There's a few things
Tony,
I'm notorious.
There's a few.
There's a few things I'm notorious for hating.
Pauly Shore is Dead is a fun movie.
I hate a goofy movie. I think it's a bad movie.
Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you, buddy.
I really dislike Pauly Shore.
I don't give a shit.
Biodome is the worst fucking movie ever made. You guys want to fight about it? Because I will. A goofy movie sucks. A goofy movie is horrible. Max is the most unlikable leading character in Disney movie history.
Clinton, I'm going to cancel your Burger King order. I'm going to spin out your driver like it's fucking NASCAR. My name's Dale Earnhardt.
You're gonna
put him in the wall.
No. Listen. Max is super unlikable. It's not a good fucking story. And all you do at the end of the movie is feel bad for Goofy. He deserves a better son than Max.
Listen, I'm going to let you talk shit about
Max. Let me body Max. Let me put Max in the fucking earth.
Clinton, you better pull your opinion back. I have 40 Big Papa Puffs on dock right now.
I swear to God, if you talk shit about Encino Man, Tony's gonna come through that fucking computer.
I like Encino Man. I will give him Encino Man.
I was gonna say, dude, Brendan Fraser and Sean Astin are in Encino Man, and that's
Pauly Shore's best movie is Encino Man.
It does. You know what's an awful movie though? I will agree with you on this. In the Army Now with Andy Dick.
That movie sucks. You know what's a good Andy Dick movie? Employee of the Month.
Oh, perfect.
Breigh, do you have
LT is finally banned
to where we're at? I'm banned.
Welcome to what we like to call on a forklift after dark. This is where we're just stupid.
This is where the wrestling leaves it. So the three of us love the Flavors Cornetto trilogy, like Shaun of the Dead.
Hot Fuzz is my favorite movie.
Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End. Like, we love those guys. And you know what? Fuck it. I know it's not. I know Edgar Wright didn't write it, but Paul is there with
Paul.
Me. I love
Paul. Should have been the fourth one.
Oh, that's such a good
It's
movie.
out for delivery, guys.
Okay, so as for horror movies, there was one series, I can't think of it, but it's where, like, these people get hunted. They had, like, 3 of them, and in like the last one or whatnot, the girl ends up saying, I can pay the money. Can I hunt people?
Hostile.
Yes.
It was Hostile too.
Oh,
yeah.
That fucking Achilles tendon scene.
The one scene in the second movie where she's like upside down and they're like doing something and she's like soaking in her blood. Like, ugh.
Oh.
Eli Roth makes some gruesome movies.
That was House of Wax.
I'm sorry, I'm not watching a Paris Hilton movie.
No, thank you.
I watched a Paris Hilton movie. It's awfully grainy and it's in the dark, but I watched it.
I really like the original Halloween movie. That's probably my favorite.
John Carpenter 1 and 2 were very good.
You know what? Fuck everyone. Season of the Witch is great. I know it doesn't involve Michael Myers at all. It's a great fucking movie.
Okay, you want to have a great experience? You go to Walmart, you go to Meijer, you go wherever your grocery store is that sells some movies, and you buy the 10 movie pack for $1 of the horror films.
My fucking boy down there, Ernest Scared Straight, is the best Halloween movie of all time.
Last House on the Left, the OG, is disgusting.
It's the worst movie ever.
Disgusting.
I can't finish it. Never finished it.
But no, you watch some of these C-rated and like these C-rank and B-rank horror films. It's like Evil Bong 1 and 2. Fucking hilarious.
I love, speaking of evil,
Birdemic is the best horror film ever made.
My favorite horror trilogy is not Saw. It's not Scary Movie.
Val Kilmer Batman series?
No. Evil Dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rubber's
1,
fun.
2, and Army of Darkness. Please bring it on. Give me more Bruce Campbell.
Just hit on the floor and do the Bruce Campbell?
Love me some Brucey.
Yeah,
maybe it's the Michigan connection. Maybe it's just that Briscoe County Jr. is my second favorite Western of all time. I don't know.
Biodome still sucks.
So there was one horror film that I really liked because it caught me off guard, and it was called Shrooms.
Mm.
Ooh,
I love that movie.
Yes.
Clinton, it's
Killer
not
Clowns
about
is my
mushrooms.
favorite. I like Killer Clowns from Mars, even though I'm fucking terrified of clowns.
He's right though. Cabin in the Woods is actually pretty damn good.
Okay, LT, we need to get some aggression out.
So here's my thing. I think horror movies, you almost have to rate them on a different scale than like a normal movie.
You do. It's like a comedy. You can't rate a comedy on the same scale as a drama.
No, there's very few comedies that can like match up. So like Anchorman, arguably horrible fucking movie plot wise. It's not a good movie, but joke wise, it is hysterical. Now, there's a movie that transcends that, in my opinion, comedy-wise, and it's The Hangover, because it actually has a full-on plot. I think the Hangover has a full-on plot, and so it's kind of held differently than it. But most comedy movies, or actually the one that's better than The Hangover, Superbad. Superbad kind of takes the cake for me for that.
Sorry. The Mel Brooks series of movies. So Blazing Saddles.
Someone tapping on their thing.
Oh,
tapping on their stand. Yeah,
that's my spring.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll be right back. You guys have fun talking. Spring. I'm gonna go grab.
But yeah, the Mel Brooks series. So Robin Hood Men in Tights, Spaceballs, Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein,
History of the World Part 1.
Yep.
Keep going. Do you want me to go more?
Let me see. I've got another one. Shit. It's on tip. Wasn't there like 12 chairs or something?
Yes.
The producers.
Oh God, Hitler in Springtime.
Springtime for Hitler in Germany.
Yeah. Anyway, basically what we're saying, we're all movie. I actually play in movie trivia. I'm not good at it, by the way. I have a retirement match coming up next week. I'm gonna bomb out on that one too. I'm playing a guy. I hope he beats me. Honestly, I don't want to play in it anymore. They're great people. They're absolutely fantastic people. I just don't want to play in it anymore. Yeah, we love it. But we do also love schmucky horrible cinema, as in and I know Clinton's going to pop on immediately when I say this. Ready to Rumble.
Oh,
have you ever
John
seen
Cena's in it?
Yes, he is. Oh. It's so bad. I recommend watching it. So it was filmed in 2000, right at that like tail end of WCW. David Arquette's in it. DDP's in it. Oliver Platt, who is a very good stage actor, plays Jimmy the King. And the name of our quiz show, the 4-Post Massacre, comes from the 4-Post Massacre that happens in the show. They do it. It's about these two guys. Are they in Montana or Wyoming? Where are they at?
Cheyenne,
not Wyoming. It doesn't matter. They're out that way. So they're supposed to be there. Their group comes to town. They go to see them. That's the gist of the movie. It's horrible. It's an awful movie, but it's so good.
Joe Pantoliano,
is
the bad guy in it. Is one of them.
But yeah, all of those WCW wrestlers are in it. I recommend watching it on the pure sake of if somebody goes, "Hey, have you ever seen Ready to Rumble?" You can go, "Yes," and I never watch it again.
Yep. And the thing is, the actor David Arquette later on won the WCW World Heavyweight Championship
because of the movie.
I'm so
because of the movie.
So fucking happy.
Yeah.
By the way, I'll watch Ready to Rumble any day of the fucking week. That is one of the greatest fucking cinematic masterpieces ever.
It's your second favorite wrestling movie behind The Backyard.
Yeah, The Backyard is the best wrestling movie of
all. Oh my God. If you haven't heard of that, that's the documentary about backyard wrestling. Stars the Lizard.
I'm not going to beg you, but could you unban me because I'm not gaining channel points? Like that much I would appreciate. Like I'm on the show, I'm spending the time here. I feel like I should get the channel points.
I mean, LT's God. We told you not to piss him off.
Yeah, well, I'm aware that he's the God orator. So
But
Breigh, is there anything you want to talk about? Do you guys have anything coming up on Wrestle Talk Wolfpack that you want to speak on? Is there any special events happening?
No, we do have other shows like on the Panda Wrestling Company. Like there's a show like every single night. Like tonight, there was one, the Phenomenal Four podcast, and then on Saturdays we had the Wrecking Crew, where they talk about like hardcore wrestling and like WCW, ECW, and got one tomorrow night from like 7 to 9, and then on Saturdays they do the watch-alongs for the live events.
Okay,
so it's really interesting that there's a show every single night.
You are a faceless, so you are like Vacant. When they bring up Vacant, that gets the title. That's you. Nobody knows what you look like.
The correct answer is handsome.
Yes, that too. Absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, so I've noticed like there is a very wide array. Like obviously we're very scatterbrained when it comes to the wrestling world. We have a deep knowledge of things, but we also like to just kind of go out. We're three friends, sometimes four for us this year, just talking about whatever pops into our mind.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are a little more structured than that, I will admit. And you've got a couple other cool things that are going on. I know I watched like the Warrior Wrestling that goes on the channel there.
Yeah.
So if you guys get a chance, obviously we're not live every week, but if you want to get your fill of wrestling, feel free to follow Breigh at those. She puts out everything that Panda Wrestling Company does. They are on TikTok at Panda Wrestling. And I just, not that we're really we can wrap up kind of whenever we want, but I do want to thank you greatly for showing up tonight. Like we truly appreciate it. And it means a lot to us that somebody was like, hey, yeah, I'll give you guys the chance to come on there and talk to us. Cause like I said, we're just a couple of schmucks talking about whatever the hell pops into our mind. Cause if nobody was here to watch us, we'd still be doing this. We'd just be all on a couch talking about this.
See, what you do is you put the burger down and then you put French fries right there and then you put chicken fries on top and then there's bacon on it as well. And then there you go. You have the perfect burger. I'm just saying.
We get a
Eats like
tax
a child.
Clinton.
Yeah, we do. Why?
Don't worry about it, buddy. That's why you get new Legos every now and then.
Yeah, I love Legos.
Can I get Legos?
Yeah, you can buy Legos whenever you want.
Hello.
Hello, Brian.
Is that motherfucking Brian? If that's motherfucking Brian.
Brian,
that's
Sports
motherfucking
Entertainment. No, that's Brian of Sports Entertainment, Sports and Entertainment. He is that guy. So yeah, it has been a great week for wrestling. I really enjoyed talking to everybody on the podcast. I really enjoyed talking to everybody tonight. I like it when we are able to just get on here and do what we want. There's not that overarching feeling of, hey, we have to talk about this. When pay-per-views come up and special events come up, it's going to be that thing. We're not going to deep dive on the Wyatt 6 because there's so many people out there that are deep diving on it already. We feel like we're going to beat the horse a little bit on it. I love the speculation. We love diving into these things. Guys like Irish Neep, they are very in-depth on this. They're all like Charlie Day string theory kind of things on it. I'm going to let those guys handle that.
We like being your wrestling drinking buddies.
Cheers.
We're the fuckos you show up for once a week and just get drunk with and go, oh yeah, all this is, it's like you're fucking just chilling at our house.
Reed, do you have a question here? Because I'm back apparently.
Wait, yeah, I have 3 girls.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Nope, Bree's back.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was going to say, I do have 3 girls. I mean, I'm 32. They're 11, 10, and 6.
I have a 3.5-year-old, and she is a fucking maniac.
She is the cutest little monster in the world.
My oldest is like, she is 11, and she's like almost as tall as I am. Like, she is a giant.
Tony, where's your girl at?
Storm.
I so badly wish a child walked around the corner right now when you did that.
Oh, she's probably sleeping.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No.
She's laying on the couch.
Oh yeah, she's out. No, my daughter, she loves these 2 guys over here. We went to the card shop the other day to buy some cards, And she's like, oh, I'm hanging out with Uncle Tony, Uncle Clinton. That's all I got. I don't need to worry about it. And I'm like, all right, cool. See ya.
He's never referred to me as Uncle Clinton, like in person before. And I stuck my tongue out at her, and she looked at Sam and went, Uncle Clinton stuck his tongue out at me. And I just went, oh my God, my heart's melted because she just said Uncle Clinton for the first time. But also, why the fuck you snitching, kid?
No.
I ain't raising you to be no snitch.
So like during COVID, like I didn't really get to see her. Like I only have gotten to see her this year for the most part. And I don't know where Ethan was coming over to my house to just hang out for my birthday. I've been going through a whole lot of shit right now. And he came over and called me. He's like, hey, so Emma was telling me something. Oh, there's Storm.
Stormy!
What did Emma say exactly, Ethan? She was saying, can I go see Uncle Tony and Storm?
Oh, yeah. So I said, I'm going to go see Uncle Tony for his birthday. And Emma goes, can I go see Uncle Tony and Stormy? Because she loves dogs. But also, it's a lie because while she loves dogs, she's attached to Tony's hip.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to show me all her Pokemon cards. She wants to show me what ones are what.
And I'm the uncle that roughhouses with her and talks shit to her.
Mm-hmm.
I still love Kyle's reaction. He's like, did you just really call her a dickhead? And I was just like, she's acting like one. She needs to know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that is true. She does need to know. So.
And then Sam's just like, yes, you are being one, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what happens? She turns around from you guys. She comes over to me with her Blue's Clue board, and I draw Blue's Clues with her.
I'm so excited for that movie.
Blue's Clues, the Steve, Joe, and Josh movie.
Yeah.
Is it going to be a horror film?
Like Winnie the Pooh?
And they're doing the Grinch, too.
I know. I saw the Grinch. I can't wait for that one.
Mm-hmm.
He stabbed 10 more hearts that night.
Could you imagine? Blue, show us the clue. It's a hand. Oh my God.
I love Blue's Clues. What a good show.
So,
ooh.
Gotta find another paw print.
Thank you all for stopping. I appreciate you. Ooh, that was rough. That was a rough patch.
Yep. So it's been a good night, guys. It's been a good night.
I appreciate you being on. This was fun. Titles in Toronto. That's the name of this. Barely talked about Toronto.
Hey, Coach Cassidy won a title in Toronto. There you go. Boom. Gist of the deal.
He is now 1-9 in title matches.
You know, and that's better than me.
That's better than Ethan.
Oh,
Ethan has won no titles.
Nope.
What title's coming up? Well, it's our Halloween Spectacular Trivia Show with Jord of the North. Join us on October 29th. It's either going to be at 4 or 5, where we're going to put all these fuckos up against one another in Halloween-based trivia. Should be a lot of fun. Also, Tony lost predictions. He had he had -1. Sam had 0. Ethan had 1. I had 5. So Tony gets a punishment. I get a punishment. I don't know. Maybe Tony and I will just chop each other.
Yeah.
So Tony's going to have a little welt on his chest, and I'm going to be having a closed casket funeral the following week.
Yeah, your chest is going to look like Kofi Kingston.
Ooh, no.
Okay, Chris Jericho.
We'll record it at whatever we're doing next. But yes, don't forget on the 28th. Where did Ethan go? I just noticed he's gone.
It's 11 o'clock. Probably to bed.
Yeah, we're all going to sign off here. So,
well, let's wait. Let's wait for Ethan to get back.
Let's wait for Ethan. What if he's got Emma? What if he's got a fussy? Fine, you know what? I'm going to eat another bite of my burger.
Yeah, go eat that. And awkward silence.
I know.
Now, I can't think of anything to ask because I feel like it's been like 20 questions. Oh, Ethan's back.
Yeah, I'm back. Don't worry about me. I'm good. I drink a 6-pack of beer in less than 2 hours. Don't worry about me.
Oh, Ethan's drunk.
No, not.
Oh.
Not at all. I'm hydrated. Let's just put it that way.
All right.
That's the easiest way.
My name's Clinton Davis. You can find me at PK Batman. To my right.
I'm Ethan Hubbard. You can find me at Jensen Collins 3, which might actually get to use my ring name for once.
Hey, Tony. He's part of the show. We'd like to thank again Breigh Stout for joining us. You can find us on TikTok and Instagram. And what was the other podcast you're a part of?
The Wrestle Talk Wolfpack. I'm
Talk
the wrestling
Wolfpack.
company.
She's also one of the only people to ever find Tony on TikTok. So
the only person ever.
Don't do Tony reveals. You can find us at On a Forklift Pod on Twitter. You can find us at On a Forklift Wrestling Podcast on YouTube and Spotify. On a Forklift Wrestling Pod on Twitch. Thursday nights at 9 p.m. on UPN. Nailed it. And as always, we love you, Judy. Ethan going to fucking 16-bit right there for a second. Oh, now he's frozen.
Yeah.
Is he really frozen or is he just really? Yeah, he's frozen. All right. Good night, y'all.